I could take on a Titan Shifter. I could take on a Titan Shifter.
What?
Me thinking this was the greatest plot twist in anime? The same anime. In another life, I would have really liked just doing laundry and taxes with you. Protagonists versus antagonists in different anime. Bro preparing my tea with a side taste of spinal fluid. So you're telling me he's 19 and he's 39? Pops out of nowhere, shows up for only 2 episodes, changes the entire flapping plot of the show, leaves. Most Titan solo kills on screen. But Annie has fought enough.
What?
I literally slept for 4 years. Reiner, let's go on another self-deletion mission. Okay. For people disappointed with the end credits, humans will stop fighting each other on the day that only one human remains. I think the entire point of the show was, I want to believe there will be world peace one day, but the likely answer is there never will be. I saw it as, conflict is inevitable, but striving for peace and happiness is still worth it. Ackerman family portrait. So I was going on a walk. Sandra Bullock looks like the Titan that ate Eren's mom. Better Call Saul Easter egg. Eyes on AOT. Eyes on JJK. Eyes on CSM. Eyes on Vinland Saga. Eyes on Jigoku Raku. Eyes on Mappa. Non-AOT fans? Why are there dinosaurs in the opening? AOT fans? Why are there dinosaurs in the opening? At first, I didn't notice this first clue that Eren was a Titan. Naruto? Linear storyline. Bleach? Infinitely repeating linear pattern. One Piece? Endlessly expanding universe. Attack on Titan? Everything is a plot point. Me wondering how a series about humans versus giants turned into a political war thriller about nationalism, NZs, questions of morality, the R-word, genocide, and treason against the state. Attack on Titan, but it's Malaysia. Armin was the last one to reach the tree again.
Emotional damage!
Same scene, same timestamp, different season. Levi never forgave Annie. It was all for nothing. Nothing! In the beginning of the story, Eren and the others are locked in a literal cage surrounded by monsters, facing plagues, eras of starvation, and then eaten by monsters. By the end of the story, the 2,000-year cycle of monsters and war is brought to an end. The cage is destroyed, the country can choose its own path in society, and Eren's friends get to finally live their lives in peace. But it was all for nothing. Nothing! Because astronomers estimate that the sun will explode in 7 to 8 billion years. What's the point of any of it if all of Eldia, the Eldians' planet, and their descendants die someday by a supernova? Trash ending.
What?
Eren should have rumbled the sun. Okay, but for real, who would win? 1 trillion Colossal Titans or the sun? I'd love to give an answer, but your question got me to ponder whether I would rather fight 1 sun-sized Colossal Titan or 1 trillion Colossal Titan-sized suns, and I'm kinda stuck on that. The last time Eren smiled. The world is a cruel and unjust place. There is no harmony in the universe. The only constant is suffering. OMG, Mikasa and Historia. There's gonna be an anime original ending. Just wait for the show to end, then anime onlys will turn on it. The good reviews are only because fans haven't let the disappointment set in yet. It was only good because of the added dialogue. Bro is literally Mr. Beast. 1,000 people become Titans for the first time! The best anime episodes according to IMDb. The list contains 5 AOT episodes. Manga, anime, Netflix adaptation. Reiner, it's 4 p.m. Time for more crippling trauma. Please, just kill me already. And the Father of the Year award goes to... Damn, Zeke turned out pretty flapped up. I really ruined him. Well, at least I made it right with Eren. Never mind, looks like I flapped up Eren as well. I guess Mikasa is the only kid I raised properly. For flap's sake! Does anybody think that Isayama, Mei, Jean, and Pieck have really good teamwork in the final episode because they are horse and cart? Someone on Twitter pointed out this wild parallel. Love the irony of Eren losing his life in a Titan's mouth. Peak foreshadowing. Anime-only ending bros when Mappa animates the author's ending instead of some Redditor's fanfiction. This is the ideal Titan body. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Crazy how this guy could have become the founding / attack Titan if he just chewed his food. Pretend like episode 1 just dropped. Damn, Eren's dad really picked now of all times to get the milk? Colossal Titan shows up. I know that one is the Titan King or something like that. I'm calling it. Nobody? AOT fans commenting on YouTube reactions? Now the show begins. 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 The moment when Historia foreshadowed Eren's future. So did Mikasa walk through the entire continent back home by herself? Swam an ocean as well, I guess. Ackermans have some increased stamina. She used Eren's head as a floaty. Attack on Titan manga fans after the ending? Attack on Titan anime fans after the ending. This is the final season! Mappa, this is the 3rd year in a row you've shown the final season in class. Instagram models? Random girl that works at McDonald's. Nice argument. Unfortunately, I'd need to look more into it before I can accept or reject your claim. Types up an actual counter-argument. I had Bible study with your mom last night. I disagree. You're wrong, plus ratio. I am inside your house. Orders his subordinates to self-deletion charge you. Doxed. Sends the rumbling to your location. LMAO at Reiner's face as he watches 15-year-old Armin figure out their entire plan in about 30 seconds. Meaning she's had the consistent goal of attacking humankind. How do I achieve Commander Pieck's hairstyle? 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and 10-kilometer run every single day for a year and a half. Why did Bertold spend 30 seconds ODM gearing away from everyone here if he was hoping to blow all of them up in his explosion? Is he stupid? The various different ways to say Attack on Titan character names. Levi, Revier, Erwin, Reiner, Raina, Bertold, Bertorto, Berutorto, Bertold, Boruto, Berobero, Beroturtle, Berodorto, Bertold, Burrito. Put these 4 in a room. Who's talking first? Alright, listen up, you little brats. I told my girlfriend she looked like Pieck, but she got mad.
What?
My friend looks like Eren, and he gets annoyed when I randomly play the rumbling when he walks. Are there any plot holes in Attack on Titan's story? And if there are, what is the biggest one? How Armin didn't die of fall damage after being scorched alive by Bertold. Yeah, and he also didn't die lying there like a burnt marshmallow while everyone else was yelling at each other for 20 minutes. You play the bad guy next. A rare picture of a main character fighting the main villain in AOT. Anime is not for kids. Eren did not let that slide. Your hair is very pretty. Thank you. Tell Mikasa to cut her hair. The real tragedy of Levi Ackerman is that he had to be humanity's strongest soldier and a hero when all he wanted was to be a male wife. I listened to all your advices and did the ultimate Jean cosplay. Breaking news, a man named his triplet daughters Maria, Rose, and Cinna based on 3 walls on Attack on Titan. Their mom. When Grisha raises a kid fanatically? When Grisha raises a kid with love. SNK 3 branches hypothesis. After her death, Ymir's body was consumed by her 3 daughters, Rose, Maria, and Cinna, passing on her power. Her power was later split again into the 9 titans. The world tree, Yggdrasil, has 3 roots, on which the serpent Nidhogg gnaws, and branches into the 9 worlds. The power of the titans starts here with Ymir, with near godlike abilities. It then branches into her 3 daughters, which are the Molding Titan, Principal Titan, and Monstrous Titan. The Molding Titan has full control over its body composition, can increase mass, and harden at will. The Principal Titan, driven by abstract principles such as freedom, adaptation, and transformation. And then the Monstrous Titan, aberrant and deformed in appearance, drawing on hybridity and animal nature. They then branch into the 9 titans that we know, the Molding Titan branching into the Colossal Titan, Armor Titan, and Warhammer Titan, the Principal Titan turning into the Female Titan, Founding Titan, and Attack Titan, and then the Monstrous Titan branching into the Jaw Titan, Beast Titan, and Cart Titan. Hey Dad, I made a new friend. Oh really? What's your friend's name? His name is Armin. For thousands of years, the Eldians used the power of the Titans to rule over and oppress the world. Did you see that happen? Laura Tiber? Usurper Eren Yeager, do you have any last words? Also Laura Tiber. Me at Season 3. Reiner deserves to die! Me at Season 4. Reiner deserves to die. Hajime Isayama correctly predicted the entire plot of the popular anime Attack on Titan through his manga Shingeki no Kyojin.
What?
How they see Armin, Mikasa, Reiner, Bertolt, Eren, Levi, Annie, Zeke, Armin. We're here! OMG, I managed to reunite Mr. Reiner with his old friend. With this favor, I'm definitely closer to get the Armor Titan. Good job, Falco. Scientists have successfully implanted memories in the brains of snails, making them remember experiences which never happened to them.
What?
Whose memories are these? Eren, do you know how a baby is made? I know how. Historia was on the bed without...
What?
Historia? Who is that? Who knows? I'm not sure. Whose memories are those? Let's go. In and out. 20-minute adventure. 5 years later. Mikasa on her way to bury Eren's head be like... Haha, what an ugly Titan. What kind of stupid face you need to have be a Titan like that? Oh. Every Jaeger Chad has to have a blonde and dark hair beauty that go crazy for him. Zeke's and Eren's meeting. Hey. Euthanization. Killing the population. Haha, fun ball. Yay! You are wanted at the gate, Jaeger. Fine. Sorry I'm late. I was doing stuff. I'm stuff.
What?
Annie, no! Shh! Your girlfriend killed my entire squad, Armin. How they see Eren. Mikasa? Armin? Levi? Reiner? Zeke? Flock? Willie? Falco? Grisha. Walks into the room, says he hates Mikasa, beats the shiz out of Armin, leaves the room. Wine with Zeke's spinal fluid was spread through the military. He has fooled us all. I missed the part where that's my problem. Orko when he sees another memory of Ymir and Historia Bible studying. Eren when he sees another memory of his mom and dad Bible studying. Armin when he sees another memory of Bertolt having some alone time with a picture of Annie. We have won the battle with only 6 noble sacrifices. 7 noble sacrifices. 4 tickets to Godzilla vs. Kong, please. But, kid, there is no one with you. Oh.
Emotional damage!
My goals are beyond your understanding. My goals are beyond my understanding. When Jean goes to see Mikasa. Why was my mother eaten by a titan that day?
What?
Hold on. This whole operation was your idea. Explaining AOT to your friends in 2013? So humanity is totally wiped out, and the last survivors built this cool medieval city with grappling hooks. Explaining AOT to your friends in 2021. Okay, so Gabby shoots his head clean off, but it's okay because the gorilla catches it at the last minute. By the way, Eren and the monkey are half-brothers. Anyways, they go back in time. How to talk to short people. Wrong. Correct. When Hange finds Levi after getting blown up. Watching season 1 for the first time? No, you can't kick him like that, Levi. He's just a little boy. After reading 139, kick him again. When you need to convince the world that Perdi is good, but your government has the name of the man who killed 80% of the world. No one helped him, so he helped Armin. This is Eren. Despite having future memories, Eren doesn't tell his friends Armin and Mikasa what happens in the future. He doesn't go on YouTube to spoil anime-only watchers who haven't read the manga and don't know what happens next. Be like Eren. We get it now, yams, so this is what you were really foreshadowing. Flapping Eldians, don't eat my food if you don't like it. Me, who got 52% on the test? The girl who got 97%. My mom watching AOT for the first time? If Ymir can read a foreign language and is a Titan shifter, that must mean that there is a race of people who can turn into Titans. Additionally, there must be a society outside the walls since there is only one language inside the walls. Me watching AOT for the first time? Wait, did they plug up Shigan Shina already with that boulder? Barges into any discussion or argument. Asks, who do you think the enemy is? Refuses to elaborate further. Leaves. If I ever had a daughter, I imagine she would be something like you. Which is why I never reproduced. Ackerman's cut here. Annie, let me in. I need to kiss Armin goodnight. So, my friend just started season 2 of the show, and this happened. Has the manga ended? It's ending on April 9th. I don't know what I'll do with my life after that. Who's winning? Who's winning what? Humans or Titans? Listen here, if his mom wasn't eaten alive after the walls got torn down, Eren would never have done this in the first place. Yes, I shot her dead. Nicolo. What Zeke planned? All Eldians will eventually die. However, before they die, they will live peacefully for around 100 years, and millions of people outside the walls don't have to die. What Eren achieved? All Eldians died. However, before they died, they lived peacefully for around 100 years. Millions of people outside the walls had to die. Zeke could have done the same thing, but better. Reject the rumbling. Return to Trostark. Oh boy, I can't wait to see what's in Grisha's basement. I bet the Colossal Titan is the leader of all of the Titans. Ymir, after seeing Mikasa kiss Eren's decapitated head. I've seen enough. I'm satisfied. Eren's voice actor cried when reading the final script. The final script? About to go fight. I'll post the video after. This is Falco tweeting, sadly Zeke isn't with us anymore, and there will be no video. 10-year-old me running after pressing random doorbells? Owner of the house watching from the balcony. The enemy was attacked by Marley warriors and lots of people died. This is revenge. I missed the part where that's my problem. What's cooking? Your beloved grandson betrays Marley. You still have another grandson. His name is Eren Jaeger. Jean, they killed Sasha! I can throw them overboard, right? Sasha was my best friend. I'm in more pain than you can imagine. Killing victimized child soldiers for revenge would not advance our cause, nor would Sasha want that. We aren't throwing kids off a flapping blimp. What the flap is that beard? He looks so ugly. Trade offer. I receive your undying love and your body for the children to eat. You receive 2,000 years of Stockholm Syndrome. AOT survival tip. Don't have a name that starts with Mar. Name a more iconic trio. I'll wait. When the warriors spend more time mourning Eren instead of you. Look, he dies in his own show without achieving a thing. In 2013. Jean's Titan. In 2021. Jean's Titan? Armin in chapter 139. I can excuse genocide, but I draw the line at being mean to Mikasa. Gabby around other Eldians versus Gabby around Eren. The reaction of everyone who reads the manga. Thinking Farmer-kun is the father? Thinking Eren is the father? My wife thinking Reiner is the father. Don't make me come down there, you punk. Do you realize that murder is a crime? Show me the law. I'm not reading that. We've currently confirmed 6 deaths. My mom died due to illness. My mom died to protect me. My mom was killed in front of me. I never met my mom. I killed my own mom and I don't know why. First time? If Eren's founding titan wore pants, which one do you think? Sorry I'm late. I was doing stuff. I'm stuff. OMG Historia. I'm the armored titan and he's the colossal titan. Now I know why Eren killed Carla. Isayama had to remove Historia before the RTS arc because otherwise she would have fallen in love with Zeke if she saw how good he was at throwing rocks. Porco pre-Levi? LMAO Reiner, you are flapping pathetic dog. How the flap did you lose to medieval era farmers? Like all you had to do was bust down the walls and nuke them a couple of times with the Colossal. Marcel should have never saved your BS behind. I heard you were so scared, even your personality ran away. If I was there, it would have been over in 5 months, not 5 years. Warrior, my flapping behind. Porco post-Levi. They're coming to kill me? Carla, eat this. Huh? An apple? Why? Because an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Non-AOT fans? Why are there dinosaurs in the opening? AOT fans? Why are there dinosaurs in the opening? Isayama? Why are there dinosaurs in the opening? You and I are not so different. We need to talk. What about? I'm something of a titan myself. Fans of other animes when a new episode comes out? AOT fans when a new episode comes out. I'm ready to die inside. Eren! Mikasa! Plot twist. The reason why Levi smiled was because he finally found someone shorter than him. Teacher, you can't hear pictures. Me. Me naming my son Kenny so I can yell at him like this. Introverts in real life. Introverts online. Introverts in their imagination. My mom. Eat your food. 4-year-old me. No! My mom makes airplane noises. Me. Barber. What do you want? Me. Have you seen Attack on Titan? Barber. Say no more. Marco in heaven seeing Reiner disclose his and Bertolt's identity to Eren. I drew the scene where Mikasa stares at Bertolt. Hope you like it. F you, I'll see you next Sunday. He's probably thinking about other girls. But what if a male inherits the female titan? This fits perfectly. Manga, anime, Sony Pictures Animation. What's the capital of Australia?
What?
Keep calm and join the Survey Corps. No thanks, I choose life. If a girl shows her nape, then that was her mistake. Eren defeating the female Titan and destroying half the city in the process? They're the most talented warrior candidates. Hey, if I dressed up in a Titan costume, do you think Hange would find me attractive? Huh? Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask. Drew one of my favorite fights. A cat on Titan. Eren accidentally getting a paper cut? New AOT fans complaining about 1 week delay of the final episode? AOT fans since 2013. Plot twist. The reason why Levi smiled was because Historia got rid of the dust that was on his clothes. Annie as soon as she was defeated. Colossal Titan as Handsome Squidward. This cashier gave me a glass of wine and said it was on the house. Thanks, dude. Please, no, you can't inherit the Titan because you're too important. Neither can you, you're too smart. You shouldn't inherit it because you're an idiot. Eh? You're also an idiot. Eren's supporters be like... Manga, anime, Netflix adaptation. Teacher, you can't hear images. Me playing Shinzayo Sasagayo in public. Every man of culture in a 5-mile radius. And that's how you end a series. I hate you with every inch of my body. That's not a lot of inches. When people ask me what's the main theme of AOT, pain. That's it. We're gonna kill you. But I'm a Titan. Eren is so nice. You know things are flapped up when you broke the comic relief character. For thousands of years, the Eldians used the power of the Titans to rule over and oppress the world.
What?
Falco trying not to say, "Did you see it happen?" Who made this? I'm the best actor. No, I'm the best actor. Amateurs. What was that, punk? Amateurs. The name Armor Titan comes from the thick skin plates around its body which serves as hard protective armor. The name Colossal Titan is due to its colossal size at 60 meters tall, which is far larger than almost any other Titan in existence. The name Female Titan is due to the fact that it has big bazongas. Season 4, Episode 5 in a nutshell. We are going to charge straight at the enemy, so that we can get close to the enemy and defeat him, right? Right? Attack on Titan characters as SpongeBob characters. Mikasa, Eren, Armin, Erwin, Levi, Sasha, Jean, Marco, Titans. Did you guys know, Carla once said Eren's childbirth was so easy and relaxing because even without her pushing, the baby kept moving forward. In Chapter 17, before Female Titan appears, Annie can be seen protecting her nape while doing some basic combat with Eren. The time when Levi got taller than everyone. Happy Levi noises. When you want to kill Titans, but you wait for traffic light to turn green. Gabby? I'll kill Eren Yeager. That devil will pay. Gabby when Eren walks into the room. So that was a flapping lie. when you're about to fight the school bully and he bites his hand. Flight. Flight. Literally any blonde? Is this Armin? Ymir looking at Falco getting the most boss jaw design when her Titan looks like a homeless crackhead from Ohio. This room is dangerous. Let's go to the other room. I would never be a simp. At your service, my king. Live action looks good. Hanji Zoe without glasses. You're welcome. People who watch the anime then read the manga. People who read the manga then watch the anime. People who play the video game and never hear of the anime or manga. OMG, he's so hot. What did they feed him? Wait a minute. They aren't the same person? Come watch Attack on Titan. We have Angry Crybaby, Angry Waifu, Smart Crybaby, everyone else. Survey Corps members after capturing the female Titan in the Stohes district, year 850, colorized. We did it, Patrick. We saved the city. Friends said I looked like Zeke, so I bought the coat. Top 10 unforgivable war crimes. Thank you for changing my life. I'm literally sleeping. Hairdresser? Your hair looks wonderful. Card declined. Hairdresser. Only true Attack on Titan fans will understand this meme. Eren and Reiner's conversation in episode 5 of season 4 be like, Eren, how? Why did you come here? The same reason you did. Oh god. Oh flap. Once Attack on Titan is over and I successfully hurt everyone, I dream of opening a spa with the tears and sweat of my readers. What we see with my GF while looking at the cat? What the cat sees. If you ever feel like a potato, just know Sasha Braus would love you. You Shinzeo, your last Sasagayo. Eren gets himself captured for the 100th time. Mikasa's yandere instincts. It's showtime. Other parents respect their child's privacy. My parents. Hey Eren, do you need a hand? I mean, it is true. Zeke betraying Marley? Sasha dying. Historia? Eren, I don't hate you. In the end, your father is the one who killed my family. It's not your fault.
What?
Shifters transform. The soundtrack. A wise man once said, give up on your dreams and die. Mikasa prepares breakfast like, for Eren, for herself, for Jean. Eren's screen time after starting the rumbling. Me thinking this was the greatest plot twist in anime? The same anime. In another life, I would have really liked just doing laundry and taxes with you. Protagonists versus antagonists in different anime. Bro preparing my tea with a side taste of spinal fluid. AOT is probably the only highly successful anime to not objectify any characters, to be honest. Hard to find nowadays. One of the few times I can watch an anime peacefully, and if my parents burst through the door, I don't have to worry about breaking my monitor. I love how Levi just sliced that Titan to shreds in a fit of rage, and Erwin just grabbed his blade like it's nothing. Like, either Levi is holding back, or Erwin is very strong. So you're telling me, he's 19 and he's 39? Pops out of nowhere, shows up for only 2 episodes, changes the entire flapping plot of the show, leaves. Most Titan solo kills on screen. For people disappointed with the end credits, humans will stop fighting each other on the day that only one human remains. But Annie has fought enough.
What?
I literally slept for 4 years. Reiner, let's go on another self-deletion mission. Okay. Annie fans trying to explain how spinning that poor soul's body like a yo-yo was crucial to cope with her pain. Ackerman family portrait. So I was going on a walk. Sandra Bullock looks like the Titan that ate Eren's mom. Better Call Saul Easter egg. Naruto, linear storyline. Bleach, infinitely repeating linear pattern. One Piece, endlessly expanding universe. Attack on Titan, everything is a plot point. Eyes on AOT, eyes on JJK, eyes on CSM, eyes on Vinland Saga, eyes on Jigokuraku, eyes on Mappa. Non-AOT fans, why are there dinosaurs in the opening? AOT fans, why are there dinosaurs in the opening? I could take on the Colossal Titan. I could take on the Colossal Titan. Say something good about this character. She perfectly reflects Eren Yeager, but is only hated because she's a girl.
What?
No, she's hated because she 360 no-scope Potato Girl. At first, I didn't notice this first clue that Eren was a Titan. Eren died with his V-card.
What?
Are you sure about that? He spent 4 years alone with Mikasa. VR Bible studying doesn't count. Honestly, it wasn't like it was just him and the mental image of Mikasa in his head. Mikasa and Eren lived together in the past for 4 years, similar to how the Alliance were transported to the past and tried to catch him as he explained why he gave them freedom to use their powers and stop him. Instead, here it was only with Mikasa and changed the surroundings to look like the real world. VR Bible studying with multiplayer doesn't count either. Wow, Mikasa is second best right after Levi. Wow, Bertolt is the tallest character. Wow, damn. Man, Margot's death was so sad. At least he's the only major character we've lost. Rumbling, seen from space, made by me. What do you think? Me wondering how a series about humans versus giants turned into a political war thriller about nationalism, NZs, questions of morality, the R-word, genocide, and treason against the state. Attack on Titan, but it's Malaysia. Fans from Malaysia? Do they ever explain why they wear gaudy clothes when they transform? Armin was the last one to reach the tree again.
Emotional damage!
Same scene, same timestamp, different episodes. Levi never forgave Annie. It was all for nothing. Nothing! In the beginning of the story, Eren and the others are locked in a literal cage, surrounded by monsters, facing plagues, eras of starvation, and then eaten by monsters. By the end of the story, the 2,000-year cycle of monsters and war is brought to an end, the cage is destroyed, the country can choose its own path in society, and Eren's friends get to finally live their lives in peace. But it was all for nothing. Nothing! Because astronomers estimate that the sun will explode in 7 to 8 billion years. What's the point of any of it if all of Eldia, the Eldians' planet, and their descendants die someday by a supernova? Trash ending.
What?
Eren should have rumbled the sun. Okay, but for real, who would win? 1 trillion Colossal Titans or the sun? I'd love to give an answer, but your question got me to ponder whether I would rather fight 1 sun-sized Colossal Titan or 1 trillion Colossal Titan-sized suns, and I'm kinda stuck on that. Attack on Titan, Wit versus Mappa. The world is a cruel and unjust place. There is no harmony in the universe. The only constant is suffering. OMG, Mikasa and Historia! There's gonna be an anime-only ending. Just wait for the show to end, then anime-onlys will turn on it. The good reviews are only because fans haven't let the disappointment set in yet. It was only good because of the added dialogue. Bro is literally Mr. Beast. 1,000 people become Titans for the first time! The best anime episodes according to IMDb. The list contains 5 AOT episodes. Does anybody think that Isayama made Jean and Pieck have really good teamwork in the final episode because they are horse and cart? Manga, anime, Netflix adaptation. Reiner, it's 4 p.m. Time for more crippling trauma. Please just kill me already. Damn, Zeke turned out pretty flapped up. I really ruined him. Well, at least I made it right with Eren. Never mind, looks like I flapped up Eren as well. I guess Mikasa is the only kid I raised properly. For flap's sake! Someone on Twitter pointed out this wild parallel. Love the irony of Eren losing his life in a Titan's mouth. Peak foreshadowing. Anime only bros when Mappa animates the author's ending instead of some Redditor's fanfiction. He loved her, but she always looked at someone else.
Emotional damage!
Crazy how this guy could have become the founding/attack titan if he just chewed his food. Pretend like episode 1 just dropped. Damn, Eren's dad really picked now of all times to get the milk? Nobody? Attack on Titan fans commenting on YouTube reactions? Now the show begins. 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 The moment when Historia foreshadowed Eren's future. So, did Mikasa walk through the entire continent back home by herself? Swam an ocean as well. I guess Ackermans have some increased stamina. She used Eren's head as a floaty. Did this guy really know that this would work? Or was he just like, I'll try cannibalism, that's a neat trick? AOT manga fans after the ending? AOT anime fans after the ending. This is the final season! Mappa, this is the 3rd year in a row you've shown the final season in class. Instagram models? Random girl that works at McDonald's. How do I achieve Commander Pixis hairstyle? 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10k run every single day for a year and a half. Put these 4 in a room, who's talking first? Alright, listen up you little brats. What is so hard to understand about the ending? At the start of the show, Eren swore revenge and said he would kill all the Titans. At the ending, Eren eradicates the Titans. He kills all the Titans, but with some minor collateral damages. A little oopsie-doopsie. Your Honor, my client was just being silly. Are there any plot holes in Attack on Titan's story? And if there are, what is the biggest one? How Armin didn't die of fall damage after being scorched alive by Bertolt. Yeah, and also he didn't die laying there like a burnt marshmallow while everyone else was yelling at each other for 20 minutes. A rare picture of a main character fighting the main villain in AOT. When you hear Attack on Titan fans hate the ending because Eren kills 80% of the world population, when you realize they hate the ending because Eren kills only 80% of the world population. This past Titan shifter. The good boy Titan. Anime is not for kids. Your hair is very pretty. Thank you. Tell Mikasa to cut her hair. The real tragedy of Levi Ackerman is that he had to be humanity's strongest soldier and a hero when all he wanted was to be a male wife. I listened to your advices and did the ultimate Jean cosplay. Least horn dog Pieck fan. I would jump into an industrial paper shredder so that there's a chance that my body is recycled into toilet paper that you might use.
What?
This is Eren. He knew the entire plot of the manga, but did not spoil it. Be like Eren. Eren and Mikasa reunite in the afterlife. Armin arrives in HFIL, but Eren isn't there. Breaking news. A man named his triplet daughters, Maria, Rose, and Sheena, based on the 3 walls on Attack on Titan. Their mom. Remember when Eren was young and innocent? I don't. That son of a biznatch was born insane. Irrefutable evidence that Eren and Sasha are Gabby's parents.
What?
Captain Levi first season, Captain Levi final season. I have a theory that the scouts never really forgave Annie. She murdered their comrades by the dozens and she trampled over Stoyas. As atonement, they made her get this haircut. Kinda makes sense. Jean waiting to be second choice for years at Mikasa's doors, like, my mom got me this candle for Christmas? Sorry I'm late. I was doing stuff. I'm stuff. OMG, Historia! I'm the Armored Titan, and he's the Colossal Titan. LD and Punani got me betraying the motherland. What did you mean by my Titan, Reiner? Sorry I'm late. I was doing stuff. I'm stuff. OMG, Annie, no! I have committed several war crimes. Like this image if you want Titan powers, or if you want Laura Tiber to cucumber you until you can't walk.
What?
He has awoken. Chad King Fritz built the walls to protect the Titans from Levi. V-Card Eren Jaeger destroyed the walls, left the Titans defenseless. Eren's conversation with Reiner in the paths. What? Eren? Hello, Reiner. Sit down over here. You're going to therapy. Okay? Alright, Reiner. Let's just talk about life for a little while. 3 hours later. Everyone always got the wrong idea. Me and Bertolt were just friends. 6.5 hours later. Do you think Bert thought about me when he died? Like a friend, I mean. 3 days later. Back in warrior training, the guys used to all shower together. I remember this one time, Bertolt. 6 months later. I really enjoyed bunking with Bertolt back when we were in training. Cause we were like brothers, you know? 75 years later. God, I remember how huge Bertolt was. Because he was the Colossal, I mean. 1 eternity later. Well, Reiner, I think we accomplished a lot today. How are you feeling? I don't want to self-delete myself. Maybe the real genocide were the friends we made along the way. Wake up, honey. It's time for your cucumber flattening. Okay, class. Today we are discussing what we want in a partner. I want meat. I'm meat. I want somebody to carry me. It's tiring hauling around this dump truck cake. I want a girl with a Spanish name. What about you, Reiner? What do you want? I want to self-delete myself. Me petting my cat before the rumbling. It's our final moments together. Average Freedom fan? Average Sea enjoyer. Eren's Paths conversation with Historia. Eren, what are you doing? Historia, I need you to do something for me. Once your baby is born, apologize to her for me. Apologize to her? You mean because of the rumbling? No, I've seen the future, and I know that Zeke will die right as you are giving birth. Oh, so she'll inherit the Beast Titan. Then when she's 13... Well, no, actually, she won't inherit the Beast Titan. Or she will, but only for a few minutes. Titans, paths, and all that stuff will disappear once I die in a few hours. Oh, well, that's great. But then why are you apologizing? She'll never get to be Monkey. I'm sorry, what? It's just such a waste. She was this close. Eren, my daughter would have spent her entire childhood being enslaved as a weapon by the Eldian government, only to be cannibalized by some other child soldier, probably her own sibling at the age of 13. And you're sad that she won't get to turn into a monkey? But monkey. Friend pointed out that Eren's skin is free, meaning the only universe that Eren was ever canonically free was in the flapping Fortnite. Eren's conversation with Hange in the past. Eren. Hange, let's talk for a while. Eren, please, you... No, Hange. Nothing you can say will make me stop the rumbling. Rumbling? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm sorry, you forgot? Well, yeah, when you announced that you had unlocked the Founding Titan's powers, I got all excited and kind of forgot the rest of your speech. Excited? Yeah, because I realized something. So, you know how the Founder can create Titans and make changes to aliens' bodies and all that stuff? Well, Titans don't have reproductive organs, but couldn't the Founding... Oh my god, Hanji, I'm not giving the Titans cucumbers. But why not? Please, I've waited my whole life for an opportunity like this. Do you even care that I'm literally destroying the world? Look, Eren, as long as you give the Wall Titans giant swinging cucumbers for me, I don't care what you do. Least insane Attack on Titan fan. Guys, imagine if when the anime ended, we all went outside. Liar. Please, keep your voice down within the restaurant. Walls around my house to protect me and my 2-year-old son from Levi. I just started Attack on Titan. I love Petra's design. AOT Fancast. The Reinering. I want to have Bible study with Krista. What the flap, Lina? Her name is Historia. Stop being woke, Jean. People can't just change their name. Her name was always Historia. You were there when she told us, Lina. It was at Utgard Castle. Jean, stop gaslighting me. Her name is Krista. Right, Annie? Back me up on this. I want a cucumber almond. Jean is right. Krista was an alias to hide her identity. That's stupid. We were behind enemy lines and we didn't have aliases. Why didn't you have aliases? After Annie was found out, didn't the Survey Corp immediately figure out you and Bertolt were traitors after a single background check? That's not true. I did an epic reveal. You should have seen the look on Ellen's face. Actually, we all knew. We even had a meeting about it. I don't think Ede had any idea what was going on though. When Hanji was briefing us, he kept whispering in my ear, "Who's Bertorto? Is he in our class?" I can confirm, Eren is terrible with names. When he talked to me in the paths, he said, "I turned your mom back into a human. This is the thank you for all the support you've given me over the years, Daz." How is Daz doing anyway? He was one of the few people that was nice to me. He got in my way, so I shot him twice in the head. LMAO, what a flapping spoon bait. Imagine surviving Trost, the Marley invasion, and the rumbling, only to be shot in the head by Connor. I can't wait to tell Krista about this. Huh? Hi, Liner. This isn't the path, by the way. This is HFIL. Turns out Onion Coupon was right about God, and HFIL is real. You dead-named Historia too many times, so now you're here for eternity. I want to self-delete myself. When I'm in an exploitation of child soldiers competition and my opponent is Naruto. Attack on Titan, alternative ending. The Titan shall trample the entire world. Wait, Eren, if you stop now, I'll Bible study you. Okay. What the HFIL, Eren? What about me? Sorry, Mikasa, but Pieck's cake is too great of a treasure to refuse. Yeah, you're right. Nobody could refuse an offer like that. I wish she'd Bible study me in her Titan form. Hanji, stop making it so weird. Levi, honey, you have just enough Titan modifications for me to let you Bible study my Han Jussie raw. Don't make me change my mind. I understand Eren perfectly. I too would take the chance. Aren't you celibate and anti-nautilist? Aren't you dripless and maidenless?
Emotional damage!
And so, the rumbling never happened. With no rumbling, Armin would achieve peace by spreading on the mainland the cult of Adonatology, convincing Marley and the other nations that Eldians are too cultured and caked up to genocide. He would celebrate by getting cucumbered by his wife, Annie. Ymir would get freed by bringing Pieck in paths and spending the day doing body worship with her, proving that a good cake is the most reasonable way to overcome a trauma. Eren and Mikasa would get a nice cabin in the woods like in their dream. Without Mikasa, Jean would later start dating and make a family with Pieck, who got to learn the other reason Jean looks like a horse. After ripping apart Zeke, Levi would start a business in production of tea, experimenting with all sorts of plants. Falco and Gabby offered to help by showing Levi some of the more stimulating plants. And Reiner and Connie would launch themselves as a comedy duo in the new world of cinema and become hits with classics like The Titan's Dentist, I Wanna Delete Myself, and Fragrance of a Letter. You can't defeat me. I know, but he can. Attack on Titan, but in short. Owie, my head! Oh my god, Mikasa, it's literally the final battle. Quit being a whiny biznatch. Hey, wake up. I showed you my big fish. Please respond. Eren? Why's your neck so big? It's a medical condition, cakehole. Hey, speaking of necks, throw that scarf away. It smells like shiz. By the way, next time you see Jean, tell him all about the Bible studying we had in this cabin. Describe it in explicit detail. Make sure to mention that thing I do with the spoons. Don't make fun of my scarf, Ere. There, I fixed your neck. So yeah, now that you guys have killed me, the Eldians will be seen as heroes. But an Eldian also wiped out 80% of humanity. Won't that just make people hate us even more? Shut the flap up, Spoonbait. The Founding Titan made me do it. So wait, what was Ymir's deal? How could she possibly love King Fritz? Well, she had an awful childhood. Fritz took her in and made her a queen. Even though she was being used, she was still given a life of luxury, and was made to feel like she was important. Being a young child with such a troubled past, she likely mistook Fritz's treatment of her as genuine love. Perhaps Fritz truly did love her, not as a person, but as a way of gaining power. Ymir, having never experienced genuine love before, forced herself to love Fritz in order to escape the reality of her horrific life. Or maybe he Bible studied good, I don't know. Yeah, I bet the guy was swinging. By the way, do you think Mikasa will move on from you? I don't know, maybe. By the way, I killed my mom. You stupid cucumber. I hope Jean's icing gets all over your grave. Okay, Eren, we can Bible study, but only if you put on freckles and tie the back of your hair with a small ponytail. Fine, Historia, but only if you cut your hair shorter, put on bangs, and scream, Umida. I think I downloaded the wrong Attack on Titan, but I instantly enjoyed it. The Scout Regiment is made up of dreamers who don't know when to quit. I'm military police, though. But for the time being, we won't be killed. Hey, AOT fans, how's it going? Jesus Christ. That's how you end a series. If the world declared war on your home and threatened to wipe out your friends, family, and people, you would do the exact same thing Eren did. Masterpiece. That's it? That was the "this is the worst ending in manga"? That was cinema. Imagine you never heard of Attack on Titan and you go to the airport and see this flapping thing there. Attack on Titan pre-credit ending? Attack on Titan post-credit ending. What would Mom think? Rumbling? Freedom? Go cut some firewood! This show could be so unserious sometimes. I want her to be hung up on me like 10 years at least.
What?
When Armin was like, I never thought you'd say something so pathetic, I flapping lost it. AOT fans, when someone doesn't remember the name of a horse who died in Season 2, Episode 4, 12 minutes and 23 seconds. Just finished the show, this shot made me flapping scream. Kid, get away from there! Nah, please go in. I want AOT 2077. Armin sees Annie kill hundreds of his people. Also Armin. Smash. If you feel useless, just remember this dude was so close to being a founding titan, but forgot to chew. Ah, flap, is this mine now? AOT fans that have to wait months for Season 4, Part 3, Part 2. AOT fans from Season 1 that had to wait 4 years for Season 2. You may call me Lev, because I lost my eye. If the founding titan wore pants, how would he wear them? Y'all want to explain to me why everyone forgives Annie but still blames Reiner? At least Reiner felt bad to the point of mental collapse. Annie would 110% do it again, bro. How I am with my dad every time he doesn't do what I want because I caught him cheating on my mom. Does this count as foreshadowing? POV, you are a letter from Historia. Eren watched his conception.
What?
I remember thinking the whole idea about starting a family and loving someone inside the walls had purely thematic reasoning behind it. Like, only love can stop the cycle of hatred. Little did I know, it was literally Eren himself engineering his own birth. Crazy. You have to respect other people's opinions. Their opinion. Nickelodeon takes over the production of AOT. Choose one, red pill or blue pill? Purple. Ah shiz, here we go again. Biggest glow up in anime history. What was the concern about this titan coming in contact with the sunlight? Titans become active in sunlight. Considering these are pure titans, it's only fair that would happen. Yeah, since there wasn't any command for it to do anything, it would attempt to break out and eat people. Could also lead to a chain reaction with the other titans. You destroy my world, you become a hero. I destroy your world, I become the enemy. That doesn't seem fair. The world is a cruel and unjust place. There is no harmony in the universe. The only constant is suffering. OMG, a baseball! Has our armor harder than anything? Causes a nuke when transforming? Can literally time travel? Monkey. No one? Titans inside the walls? AOT tweets. How to get taller. A thread. 1. Get a pillow. Any kind. 2. Get a nice blanket. 3. Keep dreaming.
Emotional damage!
I just fired you. Guys be like, she's playing hard to get. Like, bro, you're playing hard to get rid of. LMFAO, fire! Bro's acting like this post isn't literally about him. Short kings, do not go outside. I just saw a hawk. I'm giving you a 5-hour-long detention. I've been having a rough day for about 30 years now. What offensive words can I use if I'm 5'3"? As many as you can, because no one will hear you from all the way down there. Please don't kill me. That's it. I'm activating the mother flapping rumbling. Annie this season. If you hadn't watched AOT, would you believe these two are the same character? Found this at my local Barnes & Noble. Therapist? I hope you are motivated now. Therapist? Give up on your dream and die. Who's the best hand-to-hand combatant from this list? Burrito's skills hella underrated. Birth control knocked Mikasa off of a roof easy, plus he got height advantage. Orko surprised that the people of Perdi are not afraid of his 5-meter tall Jaw Titan? Meanwhile, people of Perdi. Kid Eren? Eren's mom? Put these 4 in a room, and who's starting a fight first? Galliard starts a fight with Eren and gets ganged up on by Flock and Mikasa. Or they all start shiz-talking Reiner and bond over that. Me after watching the worst manga ending ever. Why digging a hole wouldn't work in my opinion. Just hear me out, okay? A girl named Ymir letting go of her love with someone with royal blood? Sorry, can't relate. Selfless royal blood girl becomes selfish, overthrows and kills an oppressor figure that tries to use her for his own goals? Sorry, can't relate. Royal blood titan shifter reconciles with their oppressive figure who has used said royal blood for his own ideological gains? Sorry, can't relate. A half Eldian kills her bro and kisses his decapitated head. OMG, she's literally me. Now it's time to end the curse. Just killed 80% of humanity because I don't know why. Oopsie. Erwin's dub voice actor stated this on Twitter. Out of love and respect for a character to whom I'd grown exceptionally close over the years, I stopped following AOT after Erwin died. If he never reached the basement, neither would I. I wasn't ready to let go. This was how I stayed connected to him. Sorry, Falco. I know you're an innocent child, but I have to kill you because I love my mom. No. Oh, okay. Also, Eren is going to kill innocents for the people he loves. What the flap? Hey, it's us, the people behind your village dying and making your mom a titan. Team up? To save the world. Whoa, is that Annie? The same Annie who attacked our country, killed hundreds of our friends mercilessly, and then trampled the whole city before turning herself into a crystal so we cannot interrogate her? Yup, that's her alright. Let her eat everything she can, and after that, she can help us kill our childhood friend who wants to keep us safe by killing all our enemies. I have no relevant skills, I am unpleasant to work with, I like to cause problems. Hired. It's obvious why Mikasa was kind to Gabby, but cruel to Luis. The meaning of life is... Umida! Okay, I'll go die. It should. At the end of the day, Attack on Titan is a kid's show. Hopefully they don't make the rumbling too graphic and just imply that people die. I have young kids, and I don't want them to be scared.
What?
Attack on Titan is not a kid's show. Yes, it is. It's animated, and the main characters are teenagers. The whole rumbling and Eren committing genocide is a metaphor for how teens feel coming of age in the social media world.